What if I tell you that your NRIC number is somehow related to your credit card number? I'm sure you'll go, here are 6 interesting facts about NRIC that you'll regret not knowing. So, for a start, carrying an NRIC now feels like you are carrying a library card or your ATM card. Cause nowadays, NRIC has also gone digital with SingPass. Since 1st November 2021, government agencies will accept your SingPass NRIC, which is actually called the digital IC when you're applying anything, except for some things like marriage registration. They can also be used in most other commercial transactions, like opening a new telco line or bank account. Simply put, you can treat your physical NRIC like your 11B. It's mostly not needed, but you keep it in your wallet so that you can put your wallet at the coffee shops to chop sips. But worse is that the bloody digital IC use my passport image instead, not my 15-year-old boyish look that everyone had care, which is a problem cause my passport image is ting one and now I round one. If you lose your physical NRIC, you must still report to ICA within 14 days and get a replacement. But please, there are many misconceptions that say that it's compulsory to report to the police when you lose your NRIC. Don't need Just tell ICA can if there's no serious issue, like for example, you just accidentally flush it down the toilet If you lose your NRIC, you need to pay $100 for the first loss. But if your NRIC is damaged instead, you can replace it with $60. Here's something you probably didn't know if you're below 30 years old. Do you know that when you are 30, you're supposed to make a new IC? Same thing if you are 55. You'll be given a year to make the new IC, so you should have a new IC by 31 or 56. However, if you have been issued with a replacement IC in the last 10 years, then you don't need to. So don't worry. If you think you look like a dog when you were 15, here's a chance for you to bodoh useless. If you look like a dog, then you look like a dog forever. Now, here's the thing. Before 1991, people carried this NRIC. We then changed to our current pink NRIC. And if you think our current NRIC never changed, you're wrong. You see the difference between these three? You see, the second version, introduced in 2003, has a few more security features which aren't obvious at first glance, but will be obvious if you look at it from different angles. Then in 2013, more security features were added, like the negative embossing of lion head with micro text and heck. Even the date of birth is hidden, so if you're a guy, you cannot tell a woman's age. That one's saga. Now, let's move to the next biggest misconception ever, the S standing for Singapore. You see, the alphabet S is the 19th letter of the alphabet and it is used for people who are born in the 1900s. So, for youngsters who are born from the year 2000 onwards, people born after 2000 will have the letter T. When the government first started issuing NRIC numbers starting with the letter T, most Singaporeans thought that it's because there are no more space in S, or it's a new start for people born after year 2000. But no, T was used because it's the 20th letter of the alphabet and it's used to separate kids born in the 2000s from kids born before that. It's the same thing with F and G. If you're holding a pass in Singapore, before the year 2000, your identification numbers will start with F. If you hold them after the year 2000, your identification number will start with G. However, they are still called FIN number because FIN stands for Foreign Identification Number. So no, you're not holding a JIN number. Now, finally, here's something more interesting. The letter at the end of our NRIC is determined by a formula. There is actually a formula that the government uses when they issue the identification number with an algorithm so that the number will not be accidentally mistyped or misprinted. Here's something even more interesting. While the formula and algorithm are different, credit card numbers also have this system to the of the number sequence and to protect against common errors such as mistyping or misreading. While NRIC use a letter, credit or debit cards use the last digit. Which is why if you pay for something online and mistype your credit card number, the system will immediately know one. Now, if you think you have become smarter, be even smarter by knowing these hacks about type and also subscribe to us.